Next up at UFC 286, we have Jai Herbert taking on Ludovit Klein. Jai Herbert, 12-4 overall, 2-3 in his last 5. He is coming off that loss to Kyle Nelson. He's taking on Ludovit Klein, who is 19-4 overall, 3-2 in his last 5, riding a 2-fight win streak. And it feels like they just love putting Jai Herbert on these UFC London cards to get him smacked around, I guess. This poor guy, he has not had an easy matchup at a UFC London card yet. He just hasn't. And this isn't any easier. Jai Herbert is a technical striker. He likes to keep fights at range. He's got a lot of movement, and his feet are never planted for more than a half a second. He's always cutting angles, feinting, moving from side to side. That should make him an elusive target, but you're going to see when I flip this slide, he has a negative striking differential. He's coming off that win over Kyle Nelson after just being put out. That didn't even whistle. After being put out by...
I whistle by blowing in and sucking. I mean, blowing out and... Look.
Yeah, we'll leave that alone. Jaw hurt.
I learned by sucking. That's a real story. When I was a kid.
At the church. He's taking on Ludovit Klein. Ludovit Klein is also a very, very good striker. And he's a very technical striker at that. He can also grapple when he needs to. He has a nice kick that he hides behind his jab. He's never throwing anything lazy. He's not out of position. He's not just throwing one thing at a time. And if he does get in trouble, if he's losing those striking exchanges, he can lean on the grappling. He took down Mike Trezano 4 times in that fight. Even though he didn't take down Devontae Smith in that fight, he had a whole bunch of control time. And he's coming off that big-time underdog win. Jacob had him as the lock of the week. Over Mason Jones. We had 7 minutes of control time in that fight, too. And Jai Herbert's tricky to break down because he's very good, but he just seems to find ways to lose fights. He's going to have a size advantage, probably a power advantage, a reach advantage in this fight. I think Ludovit's going to be too technical, too sound, working, grappling when he needs to. The movement should be solid. I like Ludovit Klein to get the win here. Minus 190 seems a bit wide because this is 2 strikers and Ludovit's not invincible. Mike Trezano beat him, genuinely beat him. And he had 4 takedowns and he still lost the decision in that fight. So I think Ludovit wins. I do have a bet that I'll be placing on Friday once those props drop. I'll talk about that in a second. Jakey boy, what do you think?
Yeah, I'm on the Ludovit side as well. I think those opening odds, like the minus 130 for Ludovit, is kind of more on par. I maybe would play that with Ludovit, but he's way too expensive now at the minus 170. Jai is a very, very good striker, and I'm a big fan of Jai. And we'll see if the confidence comes back, because that's really what he lacks. I mean, you saw him bouncing around in that Ilya fight, looked fantastic, almost put Ilya away, and kind of hesitated in that moment. And Ilya was able to get his wits back about him, and then found the knockout on his own. And ever since that knockout, in his last fight, he just looked so tentative. There was a lot more clinching and grappling. He didn't really let his hands go, where he really is a rangy, free-flowing fighter. And we'll see if the confidence of being in Leon's camp after he became the champion, because that camp's got to be, out of control the last 6 months or however long it's been. Leon's on top of the world. He's around, all that kind of. So we'll see if he's able to bring that confidence back into his fighting style, because when he's a confident striker, he's probably smoking everyone in the division not named Ilya. You know what I mean? So we'll see if he can get that confidence back. If he can, I think Ludovit could be in trouble because he is so rangy with those strikes. But as you mentioned, Ludovit does kind of have that ace in his back pocket with the wrestling that he can go to if he gets in trouble. Ludovit tends to lose fights when he's getting outworked. You saw that with Nate Landwehr, Mike Trezano a little bit. And Jai's just not that type of guy that's going to outwork somebody and pressure him. He's a little bit more clean, and Ludovit should be able to withstand the striking of Jai, but I'm not putting my money on it, and I wouldn't be surprised in the least if Jai comes in, looks like his old self, and finds a sniper shot on Ludovit. So Ludovit's the play, but there's better places to put your money.
Here's people figuring out that you're an absolute muppet. Our Discord is free. There is a link in the description to join the Discord. It's 100% free. Nope, wrong. I pinned the wrong comment.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know what that is.
I pinned the wrong comment. Hold on. Here it is. Jacob, you literally said Jai sucks in the Discord.
I say everyone
now
sucks.
You're like, I think he can win.
I say everyone sucks in Discord. I said Usman sucks. I say Aaron sucks about once a day. Every like 12 hours probably say Aaron sucks. I said Marvin Vittori sucks. It's just what I say.
Okay.
And I think he sucks.
And
What's
you
his
learn
name?
how to whistle
What's
by
his name?
sucking.
None your bigness. I think he sucks.
So I mean, this
We can go down
this
we can go down the whole list if you want. I think Artem sucks. I think Mr. D sucks. I think I0 sucks.
Artem's about to be a bigger part of this whole
I think
thing.
Bryce
so
sucks. I don't
keep his
think D
name out
sucks. I wouldn't say that.
Okay, stop.
Lou Sassel sucks.
$7,800 for Jai Herbert, 84 for Ludovit Klein. I'm not spending the 84 on Ludovit. I don't know if I trust the 7,800 on Jai because he can be a bit tentative. I mentioned I teased the bet. The bet that I'm probably going to place once it drops on Fridays. Bet Online offers significant strike prop lines where you can bet the over or under on significant strikes. You can bet who's going to land more significant strikes in this matchup. And I think that's easy Ludovit Klein money because Jai Herbert lands. Let's just pull it back up.
Yeah, he's like a 1-2 where Ludovit will be 1-2-3 and then throw a kick as well. So he probably should double the strikes.
Yeah, not only does Jai Herbert land fewer strikes, he's getting hit more than he's landing. So he's low volume and hittable. Ludovit Klein, there's not a line yet. Those don't come out till Friday. But two things. One, make sure you're a premium member. Because if you're a premium member and you have alerts turned on in Discord, you will be notified the second we place that bet. Those props that drop on Fridays, we hit them like within minutes, and those lines usually take off, especially the takedown ones. We've had a ton of success with the takedown lines. Even the 10 minutes between when I get it and Jacob gets it, you'll see the lines are different. Anyway, if you're a premium member, it's only $10 a month. I don't need to keep convincing you to do that. A ton of you do that now. Make sure you turn on alerts for the premium alert channel in the Discord so you get that to your phone. And two, it's a Bet Online exclusive. So go to weonpicks.com/bets. Use our link. If you use our link, you sign up, you make an account, I'll send you $50 as a thank you. It's that simple. They're going to pay me, I'm going to pay you.
I had no idea.
Yeah, you didn't sign up with any of them using our link. What a joke. Anyway, are you going to spend the $7,800 in DraftKings?
No.
I mean, you think Ludovit wins, but you recognize that Jai's trick-a-loots.
No, because it's either he finds a finish or I don't know. I don't even think Jai can win a decision versus the pressure of Ludovit. So I think he needs a finish, and I think that's a tall task to ask of the mask. Little rhyme.
Okay.